Happy Aquarius season, flowers. Thanks for stepping into the garden, coming to sip some tea, and coming to get read. So before we get into it, in the comments down below, you know how we do, tell me how your Capricorn season was, and let me know if anything resonated from my video last season, because for me, everything came true. So let me know how it did it for you, all right? So let's get into it. Aquariuses are domestically ruled by Saturn, which means like that's their old time ruler, and they're modernly ruled, the new time ruler, by Uranus. So due to these kind of like opposing energies, these, because Saturn is very diplomatic, or can be very diplomatic, can be very discerning, is rules restrictions, you know, whereas Uranus is known as, Saturn also rules over authority, whereas Uranus is all about rule breaking and revolution, and is the literally the rule breaker. So Aquariuses have this, but like this charge to them, like because of these energies that are constantly shifting their ideals and connecting them to the collective at large, because Aquarius represents the star sign in tarot. They're also, their affirmation is known as I know. So before we really get into anything with these cards, you know, I'm still chatting just about Aquarius in general. Know that this season is all about trusting your intellect and your intuition, mixing those two together. Things that seem opposing and contradictory need to be balanced, basically, and because they both exist within the world, or these multiple things exist within the world, how do you, as your multiple self, I'm trying to figure it out, your multi-dynamic self, live in a multi-dynamic world and live in a multi-dynamic collective, and that's all that Aquarius is about in general. Yeah, let's get into these cards. So for our affirmation from my Goddess African deck, we've got Goddess of the Feast, and this is Ahia Njoku, Igbo Goddess of Yams. And the affirmation is, I trust in the process of life. Can y'all see that? Even a little bit? We're going to figure it out one of these days. Do you keep your promises to yourself? What if you had faith in your own promises? Keeping your word to yourself establishes your personal integrity and how much you can believe in your own word. Claim this thought with the unconditional faith of Ahia Njoku, Igbo Goddess of Yams. Then we have the back of the deck energy, which is Goddess of the Moon. My relationships are harmonious and loving, depending on where your Aquarius placements are. This is just like, because we also have, what do we got? Saturn's in Aquarius, right now? Yeah, so because Saturn is in Aquarius right now, these energies are going on where we are literally figuring out the harmony in the disharmony, figuring out why we're breaking the rules in order to create something new, you know? So my Goddess of the Moon, my relationships are harmonious and loving. Mawu, the homie goddess of life. How do you block yourself from receiving the full love and blessings that you deserve? Do you allow people in your life to see you as less than your bombshell goddess self? Do you treat others with the love and respect you seek? Giving and receiving is the cycle of love. Open your heart to this thought with the harmonic lunar energy of Mawu, the homie goddess of the moon. Leo also opposes Aquarius in the zodiac, so Leo rules the heart, whereas Aquarius is what's the word I'm looking for? Neural, a very neural sign. So it's just that reminder of those opposing energies, of where you get your knowledge from. Remember, you know, your soul, your base, your heart, your form of love, that is where you really get your knowledge from. And that universal love connects you to divine love. So the love physically and mentally connects you to love spiritually. That's the end of the video now. let's get into the rest of the cards. We've got for my Head Witch's Guide. I'm starting to get better at this one because I don't even need the book right now. This is Brighton. That's calendula, which is actually one of my favorite herbs. Funnily enough, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself here. This card is associated with the Sun card, and this is the back of the deck energy, the Sun, for the tarot. Same thing with the back of the deck for chamomile. Chamomile itself is associated with the Sun. So we have a lot of this energy of we know something bright is coming. It's in us. It's our job now to really trust the universe and trust the God. And we're back. Sorry, had a little technical difficulties. Just because Mercury retrograde is over does not mean that we're out of the shadow period. I also knew that was coming, so that's on me. But like I was saying, it's really in us to trust the gods in ourselves and trust the gods around us that all these good things that we're feeling, like I said, a lot of these opportunities that came in Capricorn season, we took our time to discern them, really sit over them, really be grateful that they came in. And now is the time to kind of like shut away. Like Aquarius is known as the water bearer, so it's time to kind of basically throw out what is no longer needed. And there may be some emotional attachments to certain obligations or things that we feel obligated to. But remember that your highest obligation is your joy, is your soul's purpose. And whatever your soul's purpose is, joy is an integral part of it and an integral part of living out your soul's desire. So with calendula, like I said, with calendula and chamomile soothe, we're really using our faith in ourselves and our faith in our gods to soothe our nervous system and soothe our anxieties. Really, not to say all you have to do. One of the coping mechanisms that you can do as you transition through this really wonderful, brighter side, literally brighter side to this life is to continue affirming yourself, continue realizing that this is you stepping in alignment, this is you stepping within your intuition, this is you literally doing what God set out for you to do. So there can be no wrong. Always, make sure that you're doing so with moral integrity, because Aquarius is a very karmic sign with Saturn being its domestic ruler. And Aquarius are very humanitarian oriented. So it's important to, yes, be the individual in the collective and to also remember your place in the collective. Because your place in the collective creates legacy. And we got 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles, and then the Sun card, and then the Judgment card literally right behind it. Like I said, I pretty much said it all already. Using our discernment from Capricorn season, from all those opportunities, and really sitting and meditating with ourselves and looking to and using joy as our compass, using our soul as our compass to really find out what is our purpose and what to do in this life and the next decisions to make, and living out your blessings that way. Living out your blessings that way. Living out your blessings that way so that you can be a blessing not only to yourself, but to your community and the people that are around you. The change and the knowledge and the heart that you have in yourself will brighten everything else around you, will soothe everything else around you. So return to your joy always. Return to your knowledge and your joy always. And have a great Aquarius season. That's it, pretty much. Thank you so much for stepping into garden, coming to sip some tea, and coming to get read. Remember to let me know how the last video, the last season resonated for you. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.